snap, man. Welcome to No Excuses, man. Let's jump into the bullshit.
Let's get it.
Let's jump into the bullshit, man. We got a Raiders fan in the building, man. Let's talk about John Gruden. Tell him how you feel, man. Do you think John Gruden racist? Let's just jump straight into the bullshit, man.
Damn.
I'm doing one of them kind of moves today.
I think John Gruden racist. And John Gruden, everything is. That nigga don't like nobody from the sound of it. He don't like black folks. He don't like gay folks. In his mind, women gonna serve one purpose, but around with him.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think John Gruden like nobody, for real. I can't just call him a racist by itself.
Yeah.
And it look like that. It won't surprise me if he is by the text, by the emails or whatever, but he don't like nobody, bro.
Two-part question. Because you know the Tampa Bay took him out of their ring. He was in the ring of honor. They took him from the ring of honor. And Tampa Bay, he won a Super Bowl. Tampa Bay was that 2002.
Yeah.
So, do y'all feel that was necessary to take from him? Because to him, that's something to him. That's something. Ring of honor, nigga. That's something. Do y'all feel that was necessary to do? Do y'all agree with that move?
I don't disagree with the move. I'll put it like that. I don't disagree with the move.
Sort of, kind of, but not really. I don't think this should be it.
I'm gonna get my thoughts on the whole situation, man. You knew that issue was bigger than they made it out to be from how they first originally reported.
Yeah.
Because they come out and they say it's one email from 2011
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They come back Monday Night Football when the Ravens and the Colts playing.
Yeah.
John Gruden he resigned.
Yeah.
John Gruden got fired.
Yeah.
You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
He got fired, but then they say it's a 7-year history of countless emails.
650,000.
650,000 emails.
Yeah.
So how the hell you type 650,000 emails talking shit?
It ain't just them, it's everybody. That's why it's so much bigger than what it is.
Right.
Whenever all that shit dropped, you know,
Right.
John Gruden talking to the damn self on the email.
Exactly.
So when whenever everything come out, it's probably owners in that motherfucker. It's probably
Thank you.
general
Thank
managers,
you.
other coaches, head coaches at the time.
Yeah.
It's gonna get wild. I don't think the NFL gonna let it all come out. To be super honest with you,
They ain't.
they might let some niggas finna get sacrificed. Just like how they got John Gruden. They probably finna let 3-4 more get got.
Yep.
And it's probably gonna be the ones that ain't even in the league no more. They probably done coaching.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're gonna be like, all right, well, hey, they gonna tell them beforehand, look.
It's a developing story. It's gonna be more to it.
Right.
We ain't finna see them 650,000 emails. We ain't finna see them all.
No.
We'll never know.
No. And me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. It could just be me, man. But and goddamn Tom can vouch for this, because when it happened, I told Tom this anyway. When they signed John Gruden to a 10-year contract, this ain't no goddamn 2020 hindsight. This me telling shit that I know I said. I told Tom, I don't like the deal.
Yeah.
I don't, and that's me with sports, period. That's baseball. If I was a coach or a baseball player or a football player, whatever, I don't want to sign no damn 10-year contract.
Yeah.
Because basically you tied to this shit for 10 years.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like the Raiders, at the end of the day, man, and the Raiders, they come out hot every year. Gruden team, they good in September. The numbers back all that up. They start to deteriorate as the season goes along.
Yeah.
You just saw them lose to Chicago last week.
Yeah.
It was a lot going on there.
Correct. That was the controversy led to that loss. I would agree with that. They lost the week before that too.
Not to the Bears though. The Bears got it.
Right.
Not to the
Right.
Bears.
So my thing is, my thing with that is that I didn't like to fit in the way, man. He ain't coached in forever. I think John Gruden vastly overrated as a coach. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like him better on ESPN doing the little the spot out and down and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like them better doing that.
And shit.
Yeah, the quarterback camp shit he was doing.
Yeah.
But the fucked up thing for him is now Gruden never get no job. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Not as a coach.
Not the coach. Gruden never get another job again affiliated with sports. Period.
No, he didn't.
No, that's over. Because you, okay, but so what do you think get a job at? Maybe coach at high school or something?
Nah, he'll never be a coach again, period.
So what do you think
I'm
get a job?
going into the media field.
Yeah.
He probably get a barstool deal or something.
Oh yeah,
like that.
definitely.
Like,
He John Gruden.
I'm saying,
Okay.
he can talk football, and he got an audience. Everybody not hating what he said.
No.
We can't get that part messed up.
Yeah.
Although it was stupid, racist, it was everything in the book. A lot of folks agree with that man, bro.
Facts.
We cannot count that part out. A lot of folks, they probably, he preaching. Some folks saying that, bro.
And the messed up thing, man, there's so much hypocrisy in the world that you would never hear the ones come out and agree with.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Because they'll never come to the light and say that. They'll never come to the light and say that.
They saw what happened to John when they got him up out of here.
Thank you.
They don't want
So
the same thing to happen to them.
Why would you be the repeater film?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facts.
He bumped his head, so I ain't got to. I just stay in the cut for mine, talk about how I want to talk about it. And if he get a podcast, guess what I'm going to do? Every Tuesday, Thursday, whenever it come out, I'm tuned in.
Yeah.
That's how they going to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, man, that's about enough of John Gruden, man. I wanted to let my partner get some off the chest, man. You know, you're a Raiders fan. I felt like that was a touchy subject for him, but now we're going to get into some positive for him. I really don't want to do this shit. But we went down the run line. This is the next topic, man. When I tell you something, it's real brief. When I texted shit to this nigga earlier, he got that text me back telling me it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
You done seen me and Tom go with this 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. You know. You know what I'm saying? But I told you I want to talk about Ohio State for a little bit, man. And I'm not finna turn this to no Ohio State verse.
Wait. The Ohio State. That's on That's on everything. You graduate from Ohio State, look up on and say the Ohio State. You just said Ohio State. Quick correction. It ain't
You see? But I'm the one with the trigger. This nigga trying to trigger me. But either way it go, man, real talk. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna pass this off.
You really not gonna say the though?
I'm really not gonna say the. I don't say the University of Alabama. I say Alabama.
It ain't called that. It's called the Ohio State University. Alabama ain't called the Alabama. I'm just saying, man. I'm talking.
You know what,
The man wants you to. The man wants you to.
You know what?
The man wants you to.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna speak on
his team.
I'm gonna do this because, in the good spirit of podcasting, we're about to talk about the Ohio State.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate
now,
that.
what I'm gonna say about
Jamison Williams, man, that's least we can do is put the in front of our name too now. We'll talk about that later.
right. So my thing I'm gonna say is, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched y'all play first game Minnesota.
Horrible.
I watched you play Oregon.
Double horrible.
Not gonna lie, one thing I do with these viewers, I don't lie and tell them shit that I didn't see. I have not watched Ohio State since Oregon, but I know I watch highlights, I check numbers. Ohio State they're starting to get it together. Stroud, Stroud starting to hit his stride. You know what I'm saying? Olave, you do that for you gotta do Olave.
Olave just Olave.
I like a living in the slot. Fleming, that's like Fleming, right?
And Jigba Smith Fleming number 4.
Fleming number 4. What's the living name again?
And Jigba Smith.
Smith, that's it.
You got two last names.
I like 11, you know what I'm saying? You seem like y'all playing good football. My question to you is take from somebody that last game they watched y'all play was Oregon. Okay. Defensively, have y'all improved drastically since then? Or are y'all playing the competition that y'all better than them?
Nah.
Be real.
We improved drastically since then.
Okay. I'm just talking defensively.
I'm saying, I know. We in Big Ten play now, so everybody playing for real.
Thanks.
Whether you think the Big Ten great or garbage,
That's a good conference.
folks want to beat Ohio State in that conference.
Fact.
You beat Ohio State, you can go 1-8 for the rest of the conference as long as you beat us.
Take that just knocked off Bama, you know.
I'm saying it's the same type feeling. We the big dog over here, y'all the big dog down here.
That's a fact.
Whenever you can beat us, that's a feather in the cap. Coaches get their job saved behind Ohio State.
That is a fact.
So
I would never debate that.
So everybody want that. And Rutgers watching that game, couple defensive touchdowns, pick 6, fumble or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, the quarterback just got beat up all night. I don't know how many quarterback hurries we had, but it had to be double digit.
Yeah.
Then we had Cole, who we played last
Ohio State played Maryland last
week. We played Maryland last week.
Maryland.
And Lil Talia just threw 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions week before that. I ain't know that till the game started. He threw 5 touchdowns in the game. He was still playing out the phone.
I ain't been keeping up with him.
Yeah, so I figured he'll probably be like, man, what's going on?
He came out hot as a motherfucker.
He did that.
He cooled off.
You throw 5 in one game, you got something going on, bro. So I already knew that one that. But I'm saying, we off this Saturday. Then we finna get real. I don't know the order of it, but we got Penn State, Michigan State, and Michigan within like a 4 or 5 week stretch.
Right.
I'm talking about.
You finna run your gauntlet.
I'm finna run it right here.
Yeah.
I got somebody this upcoming Saturday, not this Saturday, because we y'all. I can't remember who that is right now, but then it's Penn State, right the night before Halloween.
Okay.
Then it's like Michigan State, probably Purdue or somebody in between, and then Michigan.
Okay.
Like we finna get into it.
Yeah.
We right now, that's 3 top 10 teams right there. Michigan State, Penn State, and Michigan.
Yeah. All three in the top 10.
10.
They
Right
run the top 10 currently. I thought so. Yeah.
Right now today, yeah. We run that. I hope Iowa stay undefeated so that win look that much more better in the Big Ten championship.
If you win out, you're going to the playoff.
I know that, but I don't want to leave no doubt. Folks play with my name sometime, and I don't want that this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 3 top 10 ranked teams as of today.
Especially, but I hate to cut you off, but when you run through that gauntlet, winning the Big Ten, you going to the playoff. You going.
I'm not at 9% sure. I'm still at 1% off. I ain't
I get you.
100 on none of that.
Yeah.
No folks been playing me before.
Another question. The D lineman, I think he's number 92.
Haskell Garrett.
Haskell Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Sophomore?
Red shirt senior. He been got it.
Oh, damn, I didn't know he been that long.
Yeah.
Why he just starting to pop? Well, he been down there with Chase Young.
I'm saying, but he popped. He played interior line. You know how that is. They don't get no one to shine. He ain't no edge rusher.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the fact that you even know his name as a D tackle,
Right.
We already somewhat
Fact.
But he a red shirt senior. The COVID rule brought him back. He would have went pro last year.
Okay.
For that. So he saw an extra year. Like, man, I ain't get a ring last year.
Maybe take advantage of it.
Then so he came back to see what that was talking about. That man got shot in the mouth before the start of the last season. Breaking up a fight in the parking lot, somebody shot him between the cheeks. I don't know how it ain't missed no teeth or whatever. I don't know that part, but he got shot like in the mouth, like in one cheek, out the other cheek.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, that was preseason, and he came back and played the season opener that same season. That shit was crazy.
Dang.
Yeah, he'll get drafted though.
Another one. I like what I see out the young freshman corner, 29.
Yeah.
Burt.
Yeah,
That ain't Burt, right?
Denzel Burt.
Burt. Why y'all keep getting these niggas named Denzel that's good at corner? I don't understand how this shit work out.
Now, I can't explain that part either.
There be some allegations going on. I'm bullshit.
You can
man.
pay players now.
But-
Ain't no allegations no more. We cash
But you know what I'm saying, man?
That boy from Arizona.
Real talk, man. I like what I seen out him, Denzel Burt.
I like the running back.
Oh, I'm just forgetting him.
Henderson.
Oh yeah,
That's his name.
that's a bad. Hey, he the best back in the hand since he. He the
Nice.
best back in the hand since he. I'm telling you right now, he better. He better than J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
And Tom know how I was by Dobbins. He better than Dobbins. That's all.
That's probably easy to say not early in the Ohio State career, but you can act like Dobbins was gonna be that man with the Ravens this year if he get hurt.
Oh, I'm a fan of J.K. Dobbins.
He was gonna be the direct truth.
Fact. And we hope he come back to be the direct truth. I like J.K.
But
Dobbins.
a better college back as far as the freshman go, that's all we seen.
Hell
Yeah, he better.
Fact.
He on the way.
He lead the nation at like 7.8 yards per carry.
Yeah, that boy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I saw that on Twitter today. I feel that'd be interesting to throw. You know
Henderson.
what I'm saying? I'm trying to throw a little information out there to the
I'll put it like this. He wasn't really doing nothing against Minnesota. He scored a touchdown or whatever, but he probably only got about 6-7 carries.
Right.
Against Oregon, we were still trying to figure out who was going to be that. But the fact you ain't seen the guy since Oregon.
I ain't watched since Oregon.
This is what he been getting off in. The past about 3 weeks.
Right.
Oh, he been going.
You say you played Penn State. You play Penn State 2 weeks from now, right?
30th, not
Okay. Whenever they play Penn State, you know I'm tuned in to that. I'm locked in to that.
Yeah, because I don't know who he play next week. But
I could be locked in next week depending on who you play. But that Penn State game, you can pencil me in for that.
For the next few weeks after that, I'm telling you, it's Penn State, Michigan State, and Michigan within boom, boom, boom. It's on one game in between. I don't know who it is or which game, but that's that. Like 3 of the next 5. So
Right. Okay. Another topic I want to get into, man. Me and Fat addressed this yesterday, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I want Tom's thoughts on it. You know, so as we all know, man, Rome fell. David beat Goliath. You know, we understand it, man. Sonny Liston beat Mike Tyson. We get it. A&M knocked off Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say, man. One thing I will say about Tom. Now, Tom is a true Ohio State fan.
Yeah.
Tom's not an Alabama hater.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He Ohio State fan, which I respect that. Because you got half these niggas that they don't give a damn if they team win, they just want Alabama to lose.
Yeah,
like Tom the type of nigga will if Ohio State would have lost Saturday and Alabama lost Saturday, that don't make it that Alabama lost. He's pissed off because Ohio State lost.
Yeah.
That's how I think a fan supposed to be. It's Auburn fans was calling me talking shit. Other than like they didn't get they brain beat in by Georgia Saturday. I don't get that. That don't make sense to me. But whatever. That I guess when you're used to winning shit, it is what it is. But that's kind of fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got Auburn in my locks of the week. But whatever. But I want to say this. You know what I'm saying? It happened, and I want your thoughts on it, man. What do you think? Because did you watch the game? You saw the game?
Of course.
Okay. I want to know. Okay, where do you see Bama going from Saturday night?
I don't know how they practiced this past week, but I feel bad for Mississippi State. They probably gonna get dominated at every level of the game. That game gonna be so physical. That game gonna be so physical. Cause I know how Nick probably practiced this week. Man, you know how on Thursday you probably get no pads on, just a helmet, you chilling. Yeah. Man, Nick probably with full pads today. Man, Nick probably with full pads today, bro.
Yeah.
That game gonna be so physical. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know many Alabama defensive players, especially on linebackers. But I bet them niggas finna come out there and get at it come Saturday, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who Mississippi State running back is, but have that man Ice Bear for it at halftime and after the game. Don't play with him. Like, get that man some medication. Really. It's gonna be like that. Man, if they don't beat them for about like 20-something points, I'd be surprised as hell. Like, first half might be close. What the game at? Alabama, is it Mississippi State?
Starkville.
Yeah, so the Cowbells would be at. The first half would be interesting, but still physical as hell.
Right.
By halftime, Mississippi State physicality will go off.
Yeah.
I'm about to crank up. They probably would have got their ass at halftime again and reminded them, nigga, if you want nothing like last Thursday, this Thursday, bullshit. Go
ahead and keep fucking around.
They're gonna go out there and turn up again in the third quarter.
Right.
Mississippi State gonna be like Amar Shumpert, what they own. I promise you, this gonna be a physical ass game. I got Bama by at least 20.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That's what the locks of the week do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got it.
Anything after that, I don't know. I just know Mississippi State has some trouble though. After that, I couldn't tell you nothing. I don't know how them in Georgia look. I ain't trying to predict nothing about them. I gotta just see it week by week.
Right.
But I know this week, I ain't missing none of that damn game.
Talking about Bama and Mississippi State?
Oh hell, yes sir. Keep a cart close by for that one. For real.
Right.
Yeah, there's gonna be some injuries in that game.
It's gonna be pickle.
Somebody gonna get hurt in that game.
They gonna get at it, man.
And I am not a Bama fan, by the way. I just know how Nick get down. I respect Nick.
Right.
More than I like or don't like Bama.
Right.
That is what it is.
But you know what I'm saying, man? All bullshit aside, man. You know what I'm saying? We not obviously paid analysts or anything like that. But it's certain people that I can dead ass look at their analysis and their eyes on the game and respect what they got to say. Tom, one of them people.
Yeah.
Because Tom ain't a nigga that's just a fan and let his fandom get the best of him.
Yeah.
He might get this feeling about Ohio State from time to time.
But that's his team.
But that's his team. I respect because I do the same thing with Alabama. So I respect that. But anything else, when we having a conversation about football, Tom a nigga that you could goddamn go to and have a conversation with him and he gonna tell you what he saw with no bias in it. And that's even regarding his own team.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
It's too many folks, man, that's a fan but don't see flaws.
Yeah.
Like I said on the episode yesterday, y'all kidding yourself. Alabama defense ain't been good in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Like this ain't new.
Yeah.
That's not brand new. I tweeted that Sunday after the game. That's not new.
Yeah.
They been one. Alabama ain't been good on defense for versus Ruben Foster level.
Yeah.
That was 2016.
Yeah, that was the last real deal defense.
The 2017 defense was decent. The 18 defense was from 19 to now, it's been mediocre at best.
Yeah.
They got their moments where they look elite. Majority of the game, they're pretty average.
Yeah.
They're pretty average. I'm gonna say it like this. Once upon a time, when Alabama drove the ball inside the red zone, they did just my breakdown from the game the other day. They got inside the red zone.
It's an A&M game, right?
A&M game. They got inside the 5-yard line twice. They threw an interception and they kicked the field goal. That's 3 points. With the old Alabama defense, that 3 points don't hurt you that bad because your defense keep you in it.
Yeah.
Them got to be 7s now.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable saying that.
Yeah.
Them got to be 7s now.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Then that kickoff return for a touchdown. That probably was like the damn.
Yeah.
That's got the momentum.
If
with
you
the
had
damn
the hype when that happened, it's like
Nah, that was gone.
it shifted.
That was gone immediate.
Alabama blocking the punt was
that took the breath out.
That was blowing a balloon up, filling it with helium.
Yeah.
When they ran the goddamn kickoff back, that was the pin of the balloon. Yeah. It busted wide. That's pretty good now, Jam. Right. You know, so for me, like I said, man, I think I said this yesterday. I think Alabama gonna be fine. I think you see a team come out with sense of urgency now. But one thing about it, man, I ain't finna come on this camera and lie, man. You know, the defense is concerning, and it's been concerning to me. Yeah. And that's just like that. Look at Kansas City now. It's people on TV now there that's questioning Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. He don't have in Kansas City. Like I tried to tell my cousin when we was arguing. He tried to tell me that the Chiefs defense top 10, they elite. Nigga, no, they not. They never was top 10. They never was elite. The Chiefs dead. They got the number 32 defense in the NFL. They're literally dead last. They got the worst defense in the league. The worst. Yeah. Literally. They give them 8 yards to play. If the Chiefs continue at the pace they had when the season over with, the 2021 Kansas City Chiefs will go down as the worst defense in the NFL history. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. All the numbers support that.
Oh, the numbers got to do that. I know you said they're 32 now.
Right.
They got to finish 32.
Yeah. Fact. Yeah. I was at the rate they hit. Hopefully they turn it around. God damn. It's like this already. You can't play no worse than you're playing right now. It's got to get better. Yeah. But then again, you say that, it can get worse too. It can get worse, you know. So they got Mahomes out there trying to be Superman now. Good luck. I don't want to talk about it. I got the Kansas City hell much wild about that. But I want to goddamn, man, you know. Now, let's shift into some music, man. You know, I love to get into a good music when, you know, especially before I even say the artist, before I say the rappers, I'm gonna say this, man. I feel like Fat is good enough in the middle with both of these that if we're gonna throw hypothetical rounds and the Fat can say which one will win the round, and I think we could both damn near go with what he's saying. Yeah. We play a lot of both of them over here, so we get it. But I'm gonna reveal it to the public, man. My partner Jeezy fan. And everybody, I fuck with Jeezy the tough way. And we all know that.
Yeah,
okay. But as much Jeezy I play when you come over here, man, don't do that. Come on, man. Right. You know what I'm saying, man? I like Jeezy. Tom the Jeezy fan. I'm against Jeezy in this argument, in this debate, because we finna do Jeezy versus T.I. Okay. So with that being said, I want to goddamn go. Let's go to the middleman first before we give our perspective. But fan, Jeezy versus T.I. 20 tracks. Who you think win that? 20 tracks, T.I. Jeezy.
I'm going T.I.
You gonna go tilt? Alright, give us scope.
I got 11. I got 11-9. Yeah.
Okay, you say 11-9 tilt. Alright, Jeezy, get off. You got it.
I ain't gonna spend too much time with this. I'm already told it between the Vegas shit, the Ohio State route. I ain't gonna have too much time to spend the music today. I'm just saying, I got Jeezy 12-8. That's my personal opinion.
It's all opinionated.
Hey, I know. If they get up performing live, it's the only way to really find out. Daddy gets already proved that.
That's a fact.
The records don't mean nothing. You play them live in front of people who actually there.
That's a fact.
And to me, I feel like Trump died. His first good motivations, the mixtapes that really put Jeezy on first Gangsta Grills. When Jeezy performed in front of people, 12-8 Jeezy. 12-8 Jeezy.
Okay. So
I'm really through with my end of the argument. I ain't really got too much bad to say about T.I. because I do like T.I. I just think he'll lose that 12-8 to Jeezy.
Okay. So we got a 11-9 till a 12-8 Jeezy. Okay, so it's time for me to give my score. My score will be a little different than y'all because one thing about it, man, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you, man. Especially all that tough motivation shit like that, man. I fuck with Jeezy. You know damn well I fuck with Jeezy tough. I'm talking real tough. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this, man. Him versus T.I. If I had to give a score, man, I'd probably go some shit like I'm gonna go 11-7 with two splits. Cause a lot of them songs for me gonna be split. I'm gonna throw some splits in there just because some of the songs be splits to me. And my reason for going with T.I. to win it is because when you look at T.I. catalog and Jeezy catalog, I'm being completely honest about this. I think as far as the culture is, when I say culture, you gotta look at the background that music come from. Trap music. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, them two and Gucci are pretty much the godfathers of trap music.
Yeah.
Would anybody argue that?
Yeah.
That's what I think. So when you go into the cult classics, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Jeezy got cult classics like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But you gotta say this too. T.I. got cult classics. Both of them got them. My thing, what T.I. gonna get in there.
Not as many cool.
But what I'm saying is, I think
Not as many.
he got enough cult classics to stay in this battle for a fact.
Nah.
As many cult classics you can name.
T.I. can mainstream him to death.
Oh,
bigger hits him.
And my thing is,
but when they come to that, we gonna go to the street with it.
And you really saying what I'm finna say, man? Because T.I. highs are high.
Her than Jesus, yeah.
Very high.
Yeah.
They up there. So
Yes.
my thing is, man, that would be the score with me. But one thing I like to do with this shit, man, because you might could persuade my mind with some of this shit. I want to do a few hypothetical rounds, man. You say one for Jeezy, I'm gonna say one for T.I. And we also got to remember too, man, in the verses, it's not about the song. It's about what the song go against.
Yeah.
Cause like you can't play the same song twice.
Yeah.
Like, well, you know, let your soul, boy.
That nigga played the same song about 4 or 5.
Yeah, unless you him. You ain't supposed to do that.
I
So
cut that shit off about 20 minutes ago.
So my thing is, give me one for Jeezy. I'm gonna give. I go first. You come after me. It don't matter.
What you got?
All right. So hypothetical versions with T.I. and Jeezy, round one. Shit, man, that's so much to goddamn to pick from. T.I., you don't know me. I'm just starting out. I'm gonna start off with that. You don't know me.
Hit you with that Jesus put on.
Put on, take that.
Right. Put on, you get that round. Now, nigga,
Put on, take
put
that.
on, get that round. But I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up at. Put on, that's Jesus. That's his upper echelon. That's one of his highest of highs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You don't know me, that's just a T.I. record.
Yeah.
Now, that is big on his, you know what I'm saying? To the real deal T.I., that's a big record, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, now you go with one.
Should have gave this one a thought before I sat down. I got too many Jesus songs in my head.
This shit fuck you up when you sit back on the spot when you're trying to think of.
That's what I'm saying. But, damn, I guess I'm gonna just throw out some shit I just go to on my personal shit and bottom of the mouth.
Ooh, bottom of the map, okay. Okay, so, Jesus come with bottom of the map. T.I. come with motivation.
Motivation. I think motivation with
I'm gonna go with motivation with that one too. Man, bottom of the map. But that's another one of them Jesus cult classic. That's a cult classic because bottom of the map ain't really no big mainstream. That's a Jesus nigga type song. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Anybody else who listen to it, though.
Fact. Like bottom of the map, nigga. That's classic Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But I would get out of the motivation too. Me personally, I would come back another T.I. ASAP. This our urban legend, by the way.
I guess since Jesus was in the group, boys in the hood, them boys.
ASAP versus Ooh, that's tough. That's why I threw my splits in. I would probably split that if I was judging. That's tough. Cause them boys, that's my shit. ASAP.
Oh, yeah. That's split.
That's a tough ass round.
Yeah,
but
that's
real
a
deal,
round.
man. I don't think folks really
That's
realize. But it was supposed to be T.I. versus G.
Yeah.
But they switched it for Gucci at the last minute. That's supposed to be T.I. versus G anyway. It's supposed to be them really happy
That's tough.
by now.
That's tough.
But
That's tough.
I would call that a split. Me
That's
personally,
tough.
I would. But you know, the music appeals to the ilk. It's all about what another person think. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody might get in the comments and tell us how long.
Right, man. Get in the comments, man. T.I.
Yeah,
versus G.
chime
Now,
in.
this one.
They were this fuck.
All the down south should be trying to jump on them. But man, come on, man. Come with another.
Let's go on to the other things, man. I told you I ain't got too much talk. People put me in the spot trying to guess these songs. They be like, damn,
Okay,
I
tell you what. We finna wrap this conversation up. I want you to say one thing though, because you being a Jeezy fan. I want you to name the songs you think automatic points for Jeezy. Like, T.I. can't beat Jeezy. Like the one he just can't beat.
I listen to too much, man. It's hard to pick that shit out. It's super hard to pick that shit out. I just know, like, put on the points.
Yeah, that's a point. Like, put on.
I mean, all the time, man, that's too many. Well, way too many in my head right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This for me. Put on a point. I love it a point. Standing ovation a point. Trap or Die a point. Trap or Die might not even beat the song that T.I. played. But if he Trap or Die, that's Trap or Die. That's a point for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Trap or Die.
People performing like
that's a point for
it's
me.
It's gonna be
Trap or Die.
different in that building.
Don't try to take some more automatic Jeezy point just in my book. That's like 4 or 5 right there. Just off real. You know what I'm saying? Everything can be beat, but that's gonna be hard to beat. That's my shit. Everything gonna be hard to beat.
I'm mad Jeezy can't play Go Getter in this council R. Kelly shit.
I real talk, Tom. G is deep in Jeezy catalog. Yeah, he gonna pull that out his 20.
No,
I don't think he play that.
You know, like whenever the 20 over, they keep playing.
Oh yeah, right.
So might want to change the mood a little bit. Throw that Go Getter on.
Yeah.
Mess up church's mind.
I tell you what. I gave some of the ones that points for Jeezy. We'll wrap this up, man. I'm gonna say some of the ones I think points for T.I. If y'all disagree, stop me. What you know about that? Whatever you like.
Oh yeah.
Rubber Band Man.
Yeah.
That's 3. Them hit 24. That's a point for me. That's a point.
That'll probably be a split of anything for me.
For the 24.
Okay.
Why you want to go and do that?
Now that's my shit. That's that to me.
Yeah, that's automatic.
Live in the Sky.
Too mainstream for me.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing, man. T.I.
What's the song he got with goddamn Timberlake?
Dead and Gone. Forgot all. I forgot about Dead and Gone.
He better not play that shit. Like the nigga got to really play that shit in a club.
Yeah, no. He wasn't pulled out. No, we just talking about the catalog. He wasn't play that. Live Your Life with Rihanna.
Yeah.
That's a point. Like I said, man,
You
just
got a Rihanna song?
talking about the remix to the
Nah, it's called like Hard or something. Jeezy got a Rihanna song.
Oh yeah. Come on, I'm not knocking Jeezy.
Just
Man.
saying,
Fuck with
just
Jeezy.
saying, Jeezy got some of that same shit.
You know what I'm saying? But just for me, man, to wrap this up, man, I'm going with T.I. I think T.I. highs are a little bit higher than Jeezy. And that ain't knocking Jeezy. T.I. I was about to I think T.I. can take 5-6 points off Wayne. That's real talk. And y'all know I think Wayne to go. I think Wayne versus T.I., man, that's a good 14-6. Wayne, maybe 13-7. T.I. can get points off Wayne. T.I. got records, man. A bunch of them. It's the reason why 50 dodging that smoke.
Man, I ain't saying it's going to be 20 over, I know me. But it's going to be a tough night for that boy T.I. and the Wayne.
I agree with that.
Man,
T.I. get points.
Forgot all about it. But as soon as he played, it was
fact.
like, fuck.
Nah, but you know, that's also remember. I think Wayne to go. I'm saying that. I'm thinking about it. Wayne coming and play some shit I ain't heard in a minute. I might be leaning toward
That's
what you're saying. You know,
it'll be a lot to a little.
But man, all y'all in the comments, man, y'all get back with us, man. Feedback. T.I. versus Jeezy. I got tilt. Fat got tilt. Tom got Jeezy. We got all the scores close. So I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Jeezy, I fuck with Jeezy. I fuck with Gucci. All these niggas in my top 5. As far as what the streets needed, I think Jeezy versus Gucci was more entertaining. But music-wise, it should have been T.I. versus Jeezy. That would have been a better music match. I'm not knocking Gucci, but it would have been a better music match. I had to troll on Twitter that night for Gucci man just to fuck with Tom. I knew he was gonna get pissed off reading. That's why I had to fuck.
You knew it.
So, you know, but also, man, I want to do this real quick. I want to get my locks of the weekend, man. I think we round 500 for the year. I lost track of my exact record. We round 500. We round 500. I ain't gonna tell you, I was doing good, Tom. I fucked around, man. I lost track of the record. I lost track of my record. So, but I know we around. We are barely above 500, which is picking 8 games a week. I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
You know, we play shit. Y'all know that shit hard. It ain't nothing easy about it. But I got my locks of the week this week right here, man. I got for college football. I'm taking Florida minus 11.5 at LSU. My reason for taking Florida, man, LSU, Butte out. Their best receiver, he out. Jerry Stevens Jr., he out. Their best corner, Eli Ricks, he out now. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think the writing on the wall for Coach O. I think this it.
Yeah.
I think after they lose to Florida at home Saturday, Monday morning, Coach, you go see the bottom of the team. Ed Orgeron has been fired.
Yeah.
I'm not calling for this man's job. I hope that don't happen. But
Just headed that direction.
I think it's headed that direction. I think it's damn near inevitable at this point. But we'll see. Florida minus 11.5. Not gonna lie to you, man. I don't usually take this. I always got that one that's risky. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you why I'm taking this. I'm gonna take Auburn plus 4.5 at Arkansas. I'm gonna tell you why. I hope I'm taking that pick. Auburn got destroyed by Georgia last week.
Yeah.
Arkansas got destroyed by Georgia the week before. So I'm going on both of their matchups against Georgia, right? Auburn in they first drive against Georgia, they did have a little success, but they got down there and fumbled, and then pretty much it kind of unraveled after that. You know what I'm saying? Georgia blitzed Arkansas after the word go. It was never in question with Georgia Arkansas.
Yeah.
Off the rip, it was over with.
Yeah.
So me, the
That's
Bama facts. The Bama fan in me, man, I don't really like to put Auburn in here, but it's football. We're gonna be keeping this strictly football. I'm taking Auburn plus 4.5 at Arkansas. I ain't gonna see, man. I didn't even write this one down, but I love Bama minus. Man, it was 16.5 last time I checked. I think it broke 17.5 now. But I like Alabama minus the points, man. Tom spoke on all the reasons why. He spoke on all the reasons why earlier. The physicality, they pissed off. Nick didn't probably had them. Bama finna go crazy Saturday night. I got that in my lock. So
It's a night game?
Yes, they play at 6.
Nice.
Play at 6.
I'm gonna be good and comfortable. Oh,
Play at 6. They play at 6.
I
I like that one. I'm gonna go out Pac-12 with this one, man. I'm gonna take Utah. It's a pickle. Utah on the road. I think they're going to Arizona State. I like Utah to win that game. I race a pickle anyway. Ain't no
Sure.
So I'm gonna go with Utah to upset Arizona because I think Arizona undefeated. I'm taking Utah in the upset to knock Arizona off. Arizona State off. Excuse me. I like Utah, and then a bonus play in there. I'm gonna take Baylor minus 6 versus BYU. Boy, the state just beat BYU last week, and Baylor destroyed West Virginia. That probably had nothing to do with this matchup.
Yeah.
But you know, when a team catch momentum, Baylor been low key playing good football all year.
Yeah.
They've been playing good football all
I
year.
don't know nothing about me.
You know, so
I
that's
ain't
me.
been watching.
So that's me. I'm gonna say it like that, man. So I'm gonna run back down. Florida minus 11.5. Auburn plus 4.5. Alabama minus 17.5. Utah pick 'em on the money line. Utah at Arizona State and Baylor minus 6 against BYU. That's the college football locks of the week. Now we're finna jump into the NFL. Fat, you probably gonna like this one, but I'm gonna tell you the point of this pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the point of this pick. One thing I learned about this gambling shit, man, that always the team I look at the number. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna take Chicago plus 5 at home against Green Bay, and I'm gonna tell you why. I like the spark that Justin Fields and added to the Chicago offense. I like the spark that he added to it. I think Khalil Mack and company, that Bill defense, they playing with way more engine now than they was with Andy Dalton because they feel like we got an offense that's competent at least with Justin Fields who gonna blossom into a star when they get rid of Matt Nagy. They're right on the wall for him too. But I like the Bears plus 5 at home. The Packers did beat them probably 5-6 times in a row. I think Green Bay win it, but I think Chicago cover the 5 at home. I'm taking that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This the toughest game. This the toughest pick to me. This is the toughest one to me. And then this one on the sheet too. I'm gonna take the Chargers plus 3 at Baltimore. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna take it. And I'm not knocking about it. That shit Lamar did the other night. That shit. Lamar went goddamn Mighty Vic when they like football the other night, man. Dead ass. But I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's one quarterback that went crazy than Lamar this year, it's probably Justin Herbert. Herbert on fire. Tom would know because Tom got him in fancy.
I'm just saying though.
You know, I'm not trying to.
Numbers gonna get put up.
Right.
I hope so anyway.
Right.
But
I ain't gonna lie to you, Tom. I watched Baltimore get whooped up and down the field by any little night to the second half.
they got whooped until they did.
Right. And Baltimore depleted with injury.
And
They're
boy,
depleted with injury.
when they did,
But, you know, I ain't gonna lie to
that
you.
shit looks scary.
The receiver that took in the first round was Shaw Bateman. He come back this week. He make his debut for Baltimore Sunday.
All right.
So we'll see how that work out. I'm taking the Chargers plus 3. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this was not on purpose. The fact that we doing this was not on purpose. But with all the controversy going on, we just spoke on this shit when the episode started. I'm taking Denver minus 3.5 against the Raiders. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It ain't. And in fact, I don't think the Raiders got a good team. The Raiders in the situation right now, man. Tell me somebody in the building right now comfortable.
We piped up now. Hey, you ain't got them cut the fat. You feel
I
me?
mean, one thing about me,
The council gone.
I generally don't bet against interim coaches because that shit, that janky as hell. But I'm telling you, Denver at home, Teddy, he ain't gonna turn. Teddy gonna do what Teddy do. He gonna spin around to everybody. He ain't gonna make mistakes. I like that defense. I'm gonna take Denver minus 3.5 against the Raiders. That's just me.
This is a rival. He's gonna beat the brakes off these folks in the league ride. What the spread is?
Denver favored by 3.5.
I'm gonna win by at least 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 8.5. Just making sure. You know, 3 field goals, comfortable.
Okay.
Easy.
Last one, man. I'm taking Burrow and company. I feel that Tom might take a little something part about it. I mean, he did start off with Burrow. But I like Cincinnati minus 3.5 at the line.
Yeah, you know like that.
One thing about it, man, the Lions are the one team that you know they just find a way to lose. They find a new way to lose every week.
They play hard though.
They play hard as fuck. I think that game is very competitive. I think if I had to give a score on it, man, I'd probably say 24-20. Burrow. So that's the locks of the week for the NFL, man. Chicago +5, LA Chargers +3, Denver Broncos minus 3.5, Cincinnati Bengals minus 3.5, man. Locks of the week. We get money this week. You know. But I want to close on a different note. I ain't even told y'all about it, but I want to do this, man. I want to speak real briefly on the evolution of the black quarterback in today's NFL. This shit beautiful. Real deal. Start naming quarterbacks.
Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson,
Patrick
Mahomes,
Dak.
That is hella bright though. I know he's bright.
You know.
That's bright as hell.
Oh, that go have Mahomes. Russell Wilson got him both of them too.
Nah, that
you know.
kind of like
But you know, my thing
like
is, just me personally, man, I love the fact that for the longest, man, the stereotype was that you can't go the distance with a black quarterback. That's
all they can do is run.
You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that Lamar Jackson proving these motherfuckers wrong every week.
Yeah.
If you don't think Lamar Jackson can throw by now, nigga, something wrong.
Oh, damn sure last week. If anybody was still talking about it last
If you think he can't throw something wrong, Lamar Jackson can throw the football. Lamar Jackson can throw the football with no problem.
Yes.
With no problem. So that's my opinion on that, man. I want to hear, you know what I'm saying, man. How y'all feel about the black quarterback, man? What we doing right now?
I love this shit, man. I knew one day it was gonna happen.
And real talk, not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna throw Jalen Hurts' name in there. He a black star quarterback.
He'll start NFL quarterback.
His name deserves to be said. Roll Tide.
Tyrod Taylor was enough when he got hurt.
Right, Teddy.
Teddy.
Teddy. You know, so just for me, man, I find it. Oh, hold up, man. Shout out my nigga James in the building.
Oh yeah, I forgot about James.
Who that nation, man? Shout out James too. You know, but my thing is, man, just
crazy.
I find it very. It's very interesting to me how the times have changed.
Yeah.
Because football getting away from the prototypical 6'4", 230, stand in the pocket statue. Don't get that's still wing game.
Yeah.
But you having to move a little bit now.
Brady is the last one. Ain't nobody doing it but Brady. Brady the only one standing up like that. Brady ain't gonna run at all.
No, that's over.
Because if you think Josh Allen ain't gonna get up out of there,
Facts.
You think Aaron Rodgers still can't get up out of there?
Facts. Come on now.
You think JB ain't gonna get up out of there?
You sure know, Craig. Aaron Rodgers so Burrow that we made motherfuckers start sliding.
For real.
You got too much talent, man. Don't fuck your career by trying to be no hero.
I'm saying these white quarterbacks now, they're like how black quarterbacks was 5 years ago.
Right.
They got the strong arms and they move.
The game is turning more athletic, more spread. Like, you know, I'm loving the evolution of it.
Yeah.
I'm loving the evolution of it because now I ain't gonna like that no bullshit. And I hate to devalue a position, but the you know, say Alvarez, Hopkins, Dean, whenever Mike Thomas come back, the receiver now is plentiful.
Yeah.
It's wide receivers everywhere now.
So,
Once upon a time, they weren't this deep. Wide receiver deep in some bitch now.
Yeah.
It's 32 teams, so every team playing basically 3 receiver sets all game now. So that's 96 receivers.
Yeah.
Tell me right now you wouldn't feel comfortable having a top 40 receiver. He'd be in the top 40.
Is it that, or are there less elite cornerbacks in the game going?
I ain't gonna say it's less than the quarterback. Corners tall, and my reason for saying that is the rules so set up for the offense to prevail It's why I think the receivers are so
But
cool.
I'm saying,
I think
like,
rules benefit them.
The receivers get off so much. Like you say, it's a lot on them.
Yeah.
You want them on the field, essentially.
Facts.
But then they get the cornerbacks who really handle their business. We know they name.
Facts.
We know Stephon Gilmore. We
Facts.
know Jalen Ramsey.
Facts.
We know Marshawn Lynch.
Facts.
You know who do what.
Facts.
But I could only name probably a few other cornerbacks I'm just forgetting about right now.
Yeah.
So like I said, you can name a whole lot of
I would throw Jay Harris down the name.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Trayvon
there's
Diggs.
definitely this year.
Right,
There's two corners out there. It's what, 3 receivers on the field at the
Right.
time. You got a tight end.
Right.
It's only one more person.
That's it.
So how can you name so many more receivers than going?
Thank you.
Two things can be true.
That's the point I agree with. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.